Hey, good evening. It's Thursday, October 3rd, and welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. This is the first time I've had a chance to be outside since the storm. A week ago, this would not have been a very fun place to be, but right now, it's dusk, it's calm, it's cool, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go through with you Proverbs 15, because I've been talking about the importance of God's Word. Well, the application and the wisdom is right here for us in the book of Proverbs. So we're going to go through the entire chapter, a few verses at a time. May break in for some other topics, but I talk about it a lot. I want us to be able to buy into it together. So again, love your thoughts, your feedback, your responses. I'm going to start with verse 5 because I've looked at the first 4 verses extensively. They talk about a soft answer turns away wrath and how we can turn off anger by having that soft answer. And plenty of time that. And you can look it up in our search section before. So I'm going to start with verse 5. And verse 5 and verse 12 form a unit. And this unit is about the value of being corrected. So the question that we need to ask each other, do we love being corrected? Granted, that's an acquired taste, but it's one that we must develop if we're going to live in this world in a way that honors God. Do we love being corrected? So let me read the 3 verses tonight, 5, 6, and 7, and we'll talk about them a bit. A fool spurns his father's discipline. By the way, I'm reading from the New International Version, 1984, which is, that particular one is probably my favorite. They're all quite good, but this one I love 1984 NIV. A fool spurns his father's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence. The house of the righteous contains great treasure, but the income of the wicked brings them trouble. Verse 7, the lips of the wise spread knowledge, not so the hearts of fools. And the verse that ends this section, verse 12, a mocker resents correction, he will not consult the wise. That starts us right away with verse 5. A fool spurns his father's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence, or shows cleverness, or shows insight, shows how to navigate well in this world. So the person who turns away from his father's discipline and correction, that's described as a fool. And a life lived hating discipline, avoiding discipline, being mad at people that correct you, that have the nerve to correct you, that's a life of a fool. See, a fool lives as if there is no God. That means a fool will not take into account that God orders all the things that are happening to us. So God will bring that unpleasant word to us in a time when we need it. It doesn't exonerate the other person. They need to do the right thing. But I need to receive correction. Why is this happening to me? I need to have that heart of brokenness and humility. Remember, pride goes before a fall. Prideful people don't like correction. So this young boy who turns into an old man is one who turns away from discipline. But whoever heeds it, loves it, welcomes it, looks for it, that person will navigate this planet and life well. Then this spills over into verse 6. The house of the righteous contains great treasure, but the income of the wicked brings them trouble. The righteous house is about heeding correction, about wanting what's right. The fool's house, the wicked's house, is about gaining stuff and gaining income. And if all you're about is gaining income, that house is going to be in great turmoil and upset. And then verse 7, where we'll stop tonight, the lips of the wise spread knowledge. In other words, that one who is wise, who has gained insight from correction, from being humble, that person, his lips are going to spread knowledge. But the hearts of fools, not so the hearts of fools. Because fools may say the one thing on the outside, but inside there's something not good happening, something evil brewing. The wise person, you can identify them because they are spreading knowledge, they're spreading understanding. They let you know what it means to be humble, to accept a correction and learn from it. But the fool, he may say one thing, but in his heart, he's plotting how to get back. He's plotting how to use this for his advantage. So we're talking about a life trajectory here. Starting off well. You want to teach your children. That's why we look at Proverbs 16. Pleasant words promote instruction. You don't want to be harsh with your discipline or your instruction. You want them to value it the way it's being valued here. The cows are agreeing again. You want them to value it. That means you want to speak it in such a way that they will value it. And it will last them throughout their entire life. So these first opening verses 5 to 12, the first three, they tell us about do we love, value, seek out correction. A fool spurns his father's discipline, spurns parents' discipline. But whoever listens to instruction, whoever heeds construction, that person, prudence is one translation, being wise and shrewd and knowing how to live life well is another way to look at it. That person will live life well. How do you view correction? Is it more, they can't say that to me, or what is God teaching me here? And that's the thought for this night on Thursday, October 3rd. Thank you for being here. Great to be outside. Just love this time after sunset. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Again, love your thoughts and feedback. So with the cows. You have a great night. Bye-bye.